Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Melissa. I haven't filmed for you guys in such a long time. I'm just going to give you a quick little update. It's been a month since I've had our son Dylan, so I've been a little preoccupied with him. Obviously, actually a lot preoccupied. And yeah, there's been a couple of new things that I picked up from the drugstore that I want to do a few reviews on, and I'm going to be back more regularly now that we're in a more of an organized routine. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Loreal foundation. It's their Infallible Total Cover 24-Hour Wear Foundation. And if you're not familiar with some of the L'Oreal Infallible line, they also have the Infallible Pro Matte, which I'm obsessed with. This is one of my holy grail drugstore foundations. And I am the shade Caramel Beige in this one. Yeah, 108 Caramel Beige. And then not too long ago, they came out with the Infallible Pro Glow. So in this shade, in this foundation, I bought the shade 209, which is caramel beige, because I wanted it to, I thought it would match the Pro Matte line. But if you guys saw my video of this, I'll link it down below if you didn't. It actually made, it was like too dark. It made me look a little orange. So I had to like play around with it to try to make it look less horrible on my skin. But I do like this one. This is more for obviously dry skin to normal skin. I'm more combination skin right now. It's winter. It's really cold in New York, and my T-zone is very oily, and the rest of my face has been pretty dry lately. So I haven't been using the Pro Glow too much, but if I do, I only use it on the outer portions of my face. And if I do end up putting it in the middle instead of a different foundation, I will have to set it with a pressed powder. So those are the two other from the Infallible line. And this one, I bought the shade 308 Sun Beige. I hope that this is my shade. I picked it out online, so it's really hard for me to color match just looking at pictures and not really even having swatches on like different girls' skin tones. So this looked okay from the picture, so we'll see how it goes today. This was $11, and I found out about this foundation from the page Trend Mood on Instagram, which is a very dangerous page to follow if you're not aware, because if you have no self-control like me with shopping, she gives you the latest updates on things that have been sold out and restocked, on all of the newest launches from all the different makeup brands, from drugstore all the way to high-end. So I found out about this from them, and also their new cream contour palette, which was already sold out, because at the time you were only able to find these products on Amazon. So that's where I had gotten this from. And it actually was going to take 3 to 5 weeks to ship this out, but I actually ended up getting it within like 2 weeks. So I'm excited that it didn't take so long. And let me just read you a few things about this foundation before I try it on. It says it's a 24-hour foundation, full coverage, and weightless feel. And let's see what else. It says you can use it on your face and body. And it's just supposed to be very light on your skin. Like an airlight coverage, high performance, 24-hour wear, and natural finish. So I'm going to go ahead and try this on for you guys. And so I'm going to apply this like how I would any other one of my foundations. So I am going to first prime my face. And today I'm going to be using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. This just helps to really make a smooth surface for the foundation to lay on. I do have larger pores like in my T-zone, so I always do like to use a primer just to kind of help blur them out and not make the foundation set inside of them. And I already had done my eyebrows and my eye makeup, just so the video is not so long. Okay, so I'm going to be doing one side of my face with a brush and the other side with a damp beauty blender, just because I know people use, two different methods. So let me just find what brush I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use an oval brush, and this is from Makeup Revolution. And this is part of their Precise Contour Kit. Round brush. So the first thing I love about this is the packaging. I love that it's actually a tube form, and I feel like it's easier to squeeze the product out, even easier than when it comes with a pump. And because the nozzle is like so small, I feel like you don't waste a lot of product. it's easier just to kind of work out with a small amount and build your way up. So I really love that this is a tube instead of the other ones. And as I'm actually going to squeeze it out on my finger and apply it with my finger because I just want to see the texture. It definitely comes out like a mousse. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up, but let me take this out of my hand first. I'll have pictures of it on my blog. My other camera will focus better on the product itself, so that way you can see that it's more of like a moussey texture. But I'm just going to start applying a few areas of the face. I don't know. I think this is going to be actually a little light for me when I blend it out. But we'll see. Maybe I can exchange it for a darker shade if I don't end up liking this. Okay, so it's definitely lightweight. It's pretty thick, I will say that. And, bless you, Dylan. And, I think it's going to blend out to be pretty full coverage. So I'm going to use the Damp Beauty Blender first and see how that works out. Oh, it definitely is full coverage. I had a lot of dark spots on this side of my face, and this is covering them right away. I mean, the shade I chose is not too bad, but it's definitely, I could definitely probably get a better shade. I could still see my skin, but it did help with the redness and the dark spots that I had there. So I'm going to apply another layer just to see how buildable it is. And I don't see it settling into like any lines or pores on my face. I don't know if it's just a primer or... Because even when I do use a primer, I see that my foundation does like to settle in my pores, and if I have any little fine lines, just because my skin is so dry, even if I have lotion on or anything, it still settles, and this is not seeming to do that right now. We'll see how it lasts throughout the day. And the Beauty Blender kind of absorbed a lot of the product, but it gives pretty decent coverage. And now this side of my face, I'm going to blend it out with the brush. And I don't know if you guys noticed, I had like a really red blemish here, and that redness instantly went away. I'm going to have a full review on these brushes too, because they came out with like a full line of them. And I just have not been like slacking. I've just been so busy with the baby that I haven't gotten a chance to do like a full video and review on these. And yeah, now that this is all over my face, this is way too light of a color for me. Like, it looks pasty. So I'm going to just try to darken it up somehow because I don't want to use a pressed powder, because then it's not going to like allow me to see the true wear of the foundation. You know what? I'm not going to use any powder. I'm just going to, like, when I contour my face, just try to like warm up the product a little bit with some of that color. And this is what this side of the face looks like with the brush. It's not bad. I don't see any streak marks or anything like that. Okay, yeah, so it's not dry feeling on my face. I don't feel like it's tight. When I'm touching my face, it doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. And usually after I use other foundations, like I'll go to touch my face, it'll feel sticky. Or when I look at my fingertips, you can see product, and I'm not seeing any of that right now. So they're definitely right about the lightweight finish and natural finish. I can still tell like it's my skin. I don't feel like it looks cakey or like too much going on. So we'll see how it lasts throughout the day. I'm only going to wear it probably for like 4 to 6 hours, because that's how long I typically keep makeup on my face. I never wear makeup for 24 hours. Even if I'm dead tired, I'll still be lazy about it, but I'll take a baby wipe and wipe it off. even though this says 24-hour finish, or 24-hour wear, I'm sorry. So yes, and this is definitely buildable coverage. So I will be back. I'm gonna finish up my makeup, and then I'll be back to check in with you guys to show you how it held up throughout the rest of the afternoon. Actually, the finish is not like glowy on my skin. It's actually mattifying. Like, it's matte. I didn't get greasy or anything, and I didn't set it. The only thing I did use in the beginning, if you remember, was the NYX Angel Veil primer, but that's not really like a mattifying primer, I don't think. Before I say that, let me just double check. Oh, it's oil free, so I guess it has some type of mattifying effect, but nonetheless, this foundation is really good. So for this being the first time using it, it's not like amazing me like, you know, some other full coverage foundation, just because I don't feel like it's really full coverage. I say that it's medium buildable coverage. But other than that, I'm going to keep using it, and I'll keep you guys updated like on Snapchat and Instagram about how I feel about it, because this is just the first time that I'm using it, so I might end up hating it, like, I don't know. But definitely, if you're my shade, if you're my skin complexion, I should say, I would probably go for a shade or two darker. This one is 308 Sun Beige. Don't go any lighter than that, because that's just going to make you look like a ghost, like you rolled in baby powder or something. So definitely go 1 or 2 shades darker. And also this week I have another first impression I'm going to do on another foundation that is even less money than the L'Oreal Infallible that I just showed you, and a couple of other products that that brand came out with that I'm just going to test out for that day and fill you guys in on. So guys, I'm so glad that I was able to film for you again. I missed sitting in front of the camera and filming and chatting with you guys. So if you like videos like this, first impressions and different kinds of reviews, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later.